welcome to the cottage. How you guys doing? You guys ready for mini readings? Because I am. Let's get started. Hello, Gigi. Hello, Caramel Dolce. Hello, Amanda White. How are you guys doing? Hope everybody's having a good night. We have the order so far up here on the screen of people that have booked mini readings. We still have some availability, of course. So definitely, if you would like one, go ahead and get on the list. All right. Is Vanessa here yet? Let's see. We got Vanessa's info here. And let's see what's going on. Vanessa, are you here? Hey, Kate, how you doing? Kate, you booked a 2-question reading with me, and I did it. Have you seen it yet, Kate? Have you seen it yet? I am doing well. I am doing well. We're going to clear some energy, by the way. I'm a little bit late getting started, so yeah, a couple of minutes, right? Haven't seen it yet. I just emailed it to you. You had booked it though, right? That is you. I did it, and I want you to go look at it and listen to it. It's not that long. And then, because you may want to change your question for tonight. Oh, no, you're fine. But I just want you to watch that first and see if you want like a follow-up question or something different. So go, and you can watch it, before, you'll have time to watch it before I get to your name here. So, if you want to go watch that real quick, check your email. It should be in there. But I just did it a few minutes ago. So, all right, good deal, love bug. All right, let's get started, everybody. All right. You guys ready? Where is Miss Vanessa? Vanessa, are you here? Vanessa, wow. Vanessa, what's going on with Chris? Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and timestamp for Vanessa, please, and pull for her. Here we go. Hey, Gigi, thank you. Thank you for that. All right. What is in Chris's energy? Why has he picked Natalie over Vanessa? 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 Why has Chris picked Natalie over Vanessa? Why has Chris picked Natalie over Vanessa? Why has he picked Natalie? Why has he picked Natalie over Vanessa? Hierophant, Devil reversed, 5 of Swords in the reverse. Give me more on the Devil in reverse. I feel like this comes down to some family expectations, or maybe you and Chris. There was something maybe that you and Chris differed on, maybe spiritual beliefs, something of that nature. But it's kind of like he's in this energy of doing what's expected of him. Why is the 5? Why is that here? He's still energetically holding on to you a little bit. He's still energetically holding on to both of you. How does he feel toward Vanessa? Give me his feelings toward Vanessa. 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 Give me Chris's feelings toward Vanessa. What are his feelings toward Vanessa, please? Ace of Wands, Sun card, Four of Swords. Damn. You're his happily ever after, and he feels like that, but he feels like he needs to let it go. He feels like it would be just going against the grain or family expectations. That's what I keep getting. There may be something to do with spirituality too, but he loves you. He's got love for you. He's got love for you. I would not be shocked if he didn't come back around toward you. I want to see what his feelings are toward Natalie. What are his feelings toward Natalie? What are Chris's feelings toward Natalie? What are Chris's feelings toward Natalie? What are Chris's feelings toward Natalie? World reversed, Star reversed, Temperance in the reverse. He feels tied to her. I don't know if they've got past history together or not. If they have past history together, all right, then he feels like there's unfinished business. Otherwise, he's still hung up on you. Regardless, he is still hung up on you. That I know. The Star reversed and the Temperance reversed, he does not see this person as his future. He doesn't have a lot of hope that he's in the blues about this. Six of Cups in reverse. He's bitter about this. He's not happy about this thing. Seven of Swords in reverse, not happy with the way things are going. Six of Pentacles in reverse. He just ain't into it. He just ain't into it with her. I feel like that this comes down to maybe you and him had some sort of a difference of spiritual belief. Maybe there was an issue of, his family and your family getting along, or what his family wanted, or expectations, or what people thought, or something of that nature. But that's what I get. Just, almost doing this out of obligation toward her. But he is not. I look for him to come back around to you. I really do. I really do. I really do. I see that. I do that. I do, Vanessa. I do. Hey, Andrea, how are you, beautiful? But that's what I got, Vanessa. I know you weren't here, but I hope that helps you, love. I hope that helps you. All right. Next up is Marisol. Hey, Joey. Big hugs to you, Andrea. Marisol. She's an Aries. Oh, let me timestamp for Marisol. All right. Marisol is an Aries asking, would like to know about the next significant romantic connection in my life. Will it be new or old? Let's see what we can find out for you, Marisol. Let's see. Well, Andrea, you are so sweet. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. You are so kind to me. All right, let's see what Marisol needs to know about her romantic future. What do we see romantically for Marisol, please, going forward? What do we see romantically for Marisol, the Aries, going forward? What do we see romantically for Marisol, romantically going forward? What's next in romance for Marisol, the Aries? And by the way, happy birthday. What's next for Marisol, the Aries, in romance? What can we tell her? What can we tell Marisol the Aries about what's next for her in romance? Four of Cups in reverse, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Hangman, you've got some energy from somebody that regrets losing you. Dolce, thank you for the 5. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you for that. I appreciate you guys. There is definitely someone here from your past that regrets losing you, that may have been uncooperative, or you guys couldn't work things out for whatever reason. Possibly there was a third party here, but this person regrets losing you. There's an obstacle though, Judgment here, but in the reverse. Hangman, Page of Wands. You're going to hear from this person. You guys may have some sexual, you guys may become intimate again. 8 of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of sexual energy here. You guys may even travel together, or there may be something about distance. But there's an obstacle. Okay. This person may have pushed you away in the past, or may have been slow to open up. I feel like this person may open up in a more cooperative way going forward. But it may start out sexual, but I do feel like this person is going to try to prove themselves to you. So I feel like your next experience is going to be with someone that you've got history with, Marisol, that regrets losing you, that feels like you're the missed opportunity. You're the one that got away. And I get that this person may be a little bit slow to open up, but they will. They will. It's just going to be a little bit slow, but I almost feel like it's going to be more sexual at first between you two before any commitment is offered, right? So that's what I feel. I hope that helps you, Marisol. I hope that helps you. All right. Where is Kristen? Where is Kristen? Let's see what we got here. I think Amy is next. Let me double check. I think we got to put, not next, but after Novena. Yep. All right. Let's see here. Go Shorty. I know, I like that song too. It's cute. It is cute. All right, let's do Kristen next. Is Kristen here? Let me find Kristen's question. What? That's awesome, Andrea. That's good news. How fun. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's like, okay, so there she is. Hey, beautiful. Kristen is a Libra. Sagittarius still isn't speaking to me. Is he ever going to try to mend this friendship with me? Let's see what we can find out, Kristen. You are so sweet, Andrea. Give me this Sagittarius's future energy toward Kristen, the Libra. Give me this Sagittarius's future energy toward Kristen, the Libra, please. The Sagittarius future actions toward Kristen, the Libra. Future actions toward Kristen, the Libra from the Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius toward Kristen, the Libra. The 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 Sagittarius toward Kristen, the Libra. Yes, I've got a Page of Wands. Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands. Damn. It's going to be when you least expect it. It's going to be flirty and fun. I got fire, fire, fire. Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands. And I tell you, that Eight of Wands, that's Sagittarian energy with that Eight of Wands. But the pages are messengers. Messengers are messages. So I think he's going to pop up when you least expect it with that Eight of Wands. That's kind of like speedy action or communication after a delay. Is he attracted to you sexually? Actually, let me just tell you, he is attracted to you sexually. I don't know why I'm asking. The cards are telling me clear as a bell. He finds you very sexually attractive. Would he want to do the thingy? Because I got a lot of sexual energy here from him toward you, Kristen. Oh, Andrea, I love that. Three of Wands. He's coming in a cooperative spirit. He's coming with a spirit of cooperation. Okay. Now, Emperor in reverse. Why is the King of Pentacles in the upright? What? Kristen, look. Oh my God, I've pulled every sexual card there is. He's invested in you. But I don't know if he's willing to step up relationship-wise. He's not. But I'm going to tell you, he's invested in you. And what's crazy is, he's super sexually attracted to you. All right. I think he's going to come towards you. I think he's going to want to hang out with you. And I believe he does have feelings for you. Why won't he step the hell up? I get him coming towards you, but I get him waffling when it comes to actually stepping up toward commitment or something serious. He loves the shit out of you, though. He's in love with you. Do you know that, Kristen? Do you know that? I don't know if you know this or not, but he's in love with you. Crazy ass fucker. He's crazy, but not in a bad way. He looks fun to me from the cards. I bet he is fun. I bet you guys have a good time. But Page of Cups, he may tell you. Two of Wands. It's going to, okay. God. This is the thing, Kristen. The short answer to your question is yes, you will absolutely hear from. Well, yeah, because he's scared of commitment. Typical Sagittarius. Yeah, it is scary to him. That's exactly what I'm seeing. Gigi is spot on, Kristen. It is scary to him. And what I'm getting from my cards, do I feel like he's scared because of abandonment or emotional vulnerability, which is the normal stuff I see? No, that's not what this is, Kristen. It's the Sagittarius, I'm afraid to be tied down thing. And I shake my head. I love Sagittarians. I do, but God damn, they don't always want to commit. They are the ones that are more likely to stay single than any other sign. I feel like he may tell you he loves you. And I think he loves being with you. And the funny thing is, he thinks you're his person, but he just don't want to fence himself in. He doesn't want to tie himself down. He's such a Sagittarius. I see the energies of it possibly going that way, but I see him getting squirrely too. I'm going to be real with you. This feels like a squirrely Sagittarius that doesn't want to be fenced in. That's what I feel here, Kristen. He's crazy as fuck when it comes to you. If it's anybody, it's going to be you, Kristen. I'm going to tell you that right now. I got lots of, look, those are marriage cards. But then we got this shit. Fickle. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be a husband, but I'm invested. Right? God. I don't see him being mad. I don't think he's mad. And I mean, well, let me say this about Sagittarians. You know, they're on the same axis as Geminis, and I'm a Gemini. Sagittarians usually they don't stay mad at people. They don't hold grudges like some of the other signs do. The mutable signs don't hold grudges. And I'm not saying he's, would never hold a grudge, Kristen, but I don't have it in this energy at all. I don't have it. I don't see a grudge here. I don't see him still being mad. No, he's over it. I literally pull the card if he's over it. Right. See, Terry, I know. Look, I love Sagittarians, but you guys can be a mess to make commitments, right? I love Sagittarius. They are cool. They're funny. They're fun. Sagittarians don't give a fuck, and I'm here for it. I freaking love them. Right. See, she says I stay mad for like a second. See, same here. I don't stay mad. I just don't. I just don't. Unless there are some now if you come for my daughter. If you come for my daughter, it's different. It's different. I then go into my Cancer in Venus and my Capricorn moon, and I become, yeah. But outside of that, no. Right. But that's what I got. I hope that helps you, Kristen. That's what I got. You'll definitely, I think he's going to reach out to you and be like, hey, what up? And it's probably going to be sexy. He's probably going to, sext you or text you with a sexy sex message. You're welcome, Kristen. I bet you this guy is fun. He looks fun to me, Kristen. He looks like he would be so much fun based on what I got here. And not just sex too, but just fun. Like he's probably got a great sense of humor. All that fight, lots of fire, right? Yeah, see, Terry's the same way. Exactly. Oh, I bet he is. I bet he is. I like Sagittarians. I think they're fun. What? Wow, Aunt Andrea, that's pretty encouraging. So, Kristen, I hope that helped you, love. You'll have to let me know. But I hope that gave you the clarity that you were looking for on this crazy ass Sagittarius. Said with the biggest love, right? All right, let's go to Anastasia. I don't know if Anastasia is here, but she will tune in later. She sometimes will catch me later. So, but let's see what's going on with Anastasia. Yes. Ooh, this is exciting. All right. Hang on, Anastasia. I got a timestamp for her. Let's freestyle for Anastasia real quick. Here we go. There she is. You're just vibing. What does Anastasia need to know? Give me just a general message for Anastasia. General message for Anastasia. General message for Anastasia. General message for Anastasia, please. Give me a general message for Anastasia. Give me a general message for Anastasia. General message for Anastasia, please. A general message for Anastasia. Give me a general message for Anastasia. Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords in reverse. Don't overthink something. Four of Wands. Don't overthink something. Anastasia, are you looking to move? Are you doing something around your home? Or are you looking at moving? What is it about your home situation, your living situation? Don't overthink it. 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Wands. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. I don't know if this is about you moving or if this just literally is an 11-11 confirmation with that 4 of Wands to let you know that you're in the right place. 5 of Swords, just cleaning, not moving. Well, I get that. I get a lot of transparency with something. Who are you cutting out? There's something that I get that you may be overthinking a decision here. Okay. I think you're gonna find something out about somebody. 7 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Swords in reverse. And I think you're gonna cut them out. Devil in reverse, Judgment in reverse. I think you're gonna cut somebody out. I don't know if this is romantic or otherwise. Could be career oriented. Could be somebody around you work-wise or family. King of Pentacles. Don't overthink it is what I'm getting. Yeah, don't overthink it. Don't shoulda, coulda, woulda. I do see you doing that. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Give me more on the 4 of Wands. Empress, you do have growth and expansion. Hierophant. That's like you being divinely guided. All right, with that Hierophant. So that's why the 4 of Wands is here. That is coming in like an 11-11 for you, Anastasia. Just saying, don't overthink it. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Don't overthink it. You're in a good place. You're in a place where you're going to grow, blossom. You're being divinely guided with the Hierophant here. I think you're doing a lot of healing. I see you pacing yourself more. Ten of Cups. I'm getting relationship energy here, Anastasia. With this over here, this 4 of Wands, I'm getting relationship energy here and a happy one. I'm wondering if this is that Cancer coming in. I'm wondering if this is that Cancer coming in over here. Because you know the 4 of Wands can be a relationship card. And I've got a lot of relationship cards. 4 of Wands, Empress, Hierophant, 10 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. 2 of Wands, taking action, overcoming some fears. Justice. That's some damn good karma. A lot of happiness here. A lot of happiness. Wow. I think on this other thing, Anastasia, that we saw where you find something out and you're cutting somebody or something out, when you do that, I feel like it's going to give you a lot more stability and possibly it may help you financially. All right. But I distinctly got 2 different messages. And then I also got don't overthink it. Let's read about the Cancer. I know that you said that you see the Cancer tomorrow. Is there anything she should know? Let's see here. Let's see what I can find out for you there. 2 people on one. Yes, yes. That is why Sagittarians, I believe too, Terry, why Sagittarians and Geminis get along well. What does Anastasia need to know about this Cancer in regards to tomorrow? What does Anastasia need to know about tomorrow with this Cancer? What does Anastasia need to know about tomorrow with this Cancer? What does she need to know? What does Anastasia need to know about tomorrow seeing this Cancer? Page of Swords, Four of Wands, Seven of Cups in reverse. You may make a commitment tomorrow. You guys may talk about moving in together or deepening a commitment. He's going to open up to you more. He's going to open up to you about a lot that he may have not previously opened up to you about before with that Page of Swords. He's wanting to build three of Wands, Seven of Wands in reverse. He's wanting to open up. He's a little bit nervous about opening up, but he wants to. But I think you guys are going to talk about a relationship. You are. Look, you're going to talk about getting back together or deepening a relationship, deepening a commitment. He wants to lock you down. You guys are going to talk about that. I think you guys are going to talk a lot. I think he's going to talk a lot more than he has in the past. I'm getting him opening up a lot more. I think he's nervous about it. I think he'll be nervous about it, but ultimately I feel like he's going to open up a lot, just about a lot of things. A lot of fears he has. I think he's just going to be open about things that he's working through. That's what I get. Yeah, he's going to be more open. The Hermit in reverse, he's going to open up to you. That's crazy. Anastasia, I think there's a good chance you're going to be getting back with this Cancer. You're going to have the opportunity. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but you better let me know. Because I've been watching you and this Cancer for a while. And you know I like the Cancer. I like the Cancer's energy. He's been such a tough nut to crack for me. But I do like his energy. Look, he's taking a leap of faith. Buckle your seatbelt, Anastasia. I feel like, Not yet. It's coming over to pick up his books and vinyls. I think you guys are going to spend longer than that. I think you guys are going to spend some time together. Y'all have any talk of spending time together, having a cup of coffee or a glass of wine or going to eat or something like that? I don't know. I think he's going to open up to you tomorrow about what he wants. Every time I pull for him, he's a little closer. I think that's in his energy. But you'll have to let me know. Joanne. Yeah, you're definitely not overthinking, Joanne. Honey, if he asks you to move out, don't let him ask it twice. Yeah, let me know. Let me know how this looks for you. Let me know. I'm curious. But yeah, be prepared. Be prepared. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, love bug. I hope that helped you, Anastasia. Keep me posted. All right. Dorelia? There we go. All right, here we go. Is Dorelia here? Let's see what we got for Dorelia. Oh, that's you. Oh, okay. All right. All right. right. All right, Dolce. All right. So, Leah. Okay. All right. In fact, let me change that on here. I'll change that on the screen. I would love to know future love coming. Second question is future in money. Anything and everything you can tell me, I would appreciate. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's see what we can find out for you, Leah. Let's see what we can find out. I'm going to fix this on the screen real quick. There we go. Okay, let's see what we can find out. Give me the future romance. What does Leah need to know about romance going forward? Leah, remind me of your zodiac sign. Timid light. You can definitely, we still have some availability. We still have some availability, timid light. Remind me your zodiac sign again, Leah. Let me know about future love coming toward Leah. Cancer. Okay. What does Leah, the Cancer, need to know about romance going forward, please? Hey, Vanessa. What does Leah need to know about romance going forward? What does Leah need to know about romance going forward? Really? Give me just a minute, Vanessa. What does Leah need to know about romance going forward? Leah the Cancer. What does Leah the Cancer need to know about romance going forward? Leah the Cancer, what does she need to know about romance going forward, please? What does Leah need to know about romance going forward? King of Wands. It is, you're going to have a couple of people in your energy. Someone here is you've got history with. They have been gone for a while. And the person that you have history with, I don't think they behaved in a good way. All right. My cards are telling me to tell you to move on from that. To move on from that. But you do have another option that is new. I think that will come after this. This person that's new looks more mature. All right. The new person may have fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sag. All right. Hey, Brittany, we're on Leah. So you got one more after this. I think this person may have fire in their chart. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so this makes sense to you, Leah. This one looks mature, a go-getter, somebody that's probably attractive, Leah. A bit of a flirt. Could be somebody with Leo in their chart. Now, I do have Cancer as well. There could be distance here between you two, but I see this person coming toward you. All right. I like that for you. So, yeah, focus on the new. And I also get another message for you, Leo. Work on self-love and filling up your own cup in the meantime. Okay. Work on self-love, seeing yourself through the eyes of the divine. And I do feel like I also get the urge to tell you, in general, have less fucks to give. I don't know if I'm saying that in a way that makes sense, but you do you, and don't worry about what other people think about it. You live your life, you have fun. You live according to your conscience, right? You try to do right, but at the end of the day, that's all you can do. And after that, do the best you can and fuck what they think. That's what I got. I hope that helps. Let's do the money prediction for you. Let's predict for you for money. What does she need to know about money? Hang on just a second, Leah. What does Leah need to know about money? 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 What does Leah need to know about money going forward? What does she need to know about future-wise, about finances? Oh wow. There's a rough spot that you're going to get over. You're going to bounce back from something. You may, yeah. You may, I think you're going to overcome some fears around money too. Fears of lack, fears of not having enough, but I feel like you're going to overcome something. May be important. And you may, are you trying to get a house or do something around your house, Leah? You do have the 1111 card here. It's a reminder that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. I don't know if you're fixing up your house, moving into a nicer house or whatever, but I see a happy home. I see stability. I see you being what? Oh my gosh. So you may see some credit. You may be working hard on credit. You may be working on getting a house. I do feel like, look, you got the card of divine guidance here on top of that Four of Wands, which is the 1111 message, right? It's also can be a house. One thing I am getting, make sure that you don't spend every dime on a mortgage payment. All right, if that makes sense. Okay. I kind of wonder if you're going to put love on the back burner until you get settled into your home. That's another thing that I'm getting, right? I hope that helps you. But I like that for you. I like that for you. Yeah, cancers can be beautiful. Cancers can be amazing, Johan. It's a very complicated sign. I'm not going to lie to you. It is hard to be a Cancer. And I have a Venus in Cancer, so I have a lot of Cancer in my chart. But Dolce, let me know if that helped you. Okay, good. No, I do like Cancers. It's a hard placement, but I like them. Athena, you are after Amy. All right. So Vanessa and Kate, I saw y'all commenting earlier. Oh, how sweet is that? Okay, good. I'm glad that helped you, sweetie. Thank you for booking with me, by the way. Thank everybody who has booked with me. All right. So Vanessa. So is it like I thought that it's to please somebody that he made that decision? Am I crazy? Hey, Bernadette. I love your name. Hey, Sash. How you doing? You struggle. Really? Okay, so that made sense to you, Vanessa. And Kate, he's been saying it, but you didn't believe him. What? Wow. Kate, Did you email me another question, or let me look? Did you email me one, or do you want to book another question for me? He tells me obligated. See, he is. Really, Kate? So that made sense to you? I'm glad it helped you, love. All right, so we got, okay, that'll be fine. All right, so let's go, and you can wait if you want to, because I've got Saswata, who has two questions, and then Brittany has a question. So if you want to wait, Kate, you can. Let's see here. Sash. Oh, this is Sash. Okay, Sash. Let's see what we got here. Let me timestamp for you, Sash. I got you. All right. Let's see what we got here. And you had two questions about Darren. All right, let's see here. Hang on, Sash. Should I ask Darren out for dinner to celebrate his birthday or keep it low key? He must be an Aries. And then secondly, is there any love advice as to how to navigate my feelings for Darren? Should I express more or keep it chill? Fair enough, Sash. Let's see what we got here. How would things go if Sash asked Darren out for his birthday? How would things go if Sash asks Darren out for his birthday? How would things go if Sash asked Darren out for his birthday? How would things go? How would this go? How would this go? How would this go? How would this go if Sash asked Darren out for his birthday? How would this go? How would this go? How would this go? Fair enough. And Venus retrograde. We got two going on. King of Pentacles. Here, you guys might commit to one another or deepen a commitment. I got the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Cups. I don't see cards like this come out without, I'm like, what's the catch? What's the catch? I think it would go well. Sash, are you guys in a commitment? Because if not, I think you would become committed. And if you're in a commitment, I think you're going to deepen it. And I think you are going to, there's going to be talk about being in love with the Queen of Cups. Well, I think that may change, Sash. I think you will be. Page of Cups. Y'all are going to talk about love. Why do I get that there's the end of a tough cycle between you two in exchange feels? I gotcha. I feel like you guys have been through a tough cycle. This person is ready to work on things with you. Hangman, they're waiting on you. They're waiting on you. Wow. Hermit reversed. I get you guys opening up about your feelings for real and deep and making commitment. I feel like that. I feel like that. We are kind of in different departments, but same broad company. Let's see. Love advice for me as to how I should navigate my feelings for Darren. Should I express more or keep it chill or indirect? So you did say that Darren is an Aries. Aries usually like direct communication. That's just off of the top of my head. We will see, because I'm gonna see what the cards look like, Sash. But let's see what I can find out for you. Mars and Cancer. Gotcha. And that makes you want to be a little bit more indirect, right? Yeah. Well, don't be chicken. Give me some advice as to how to navigate this connection or potential connection between Sash and Darren. Sashful. That's cute. I love that. Let's see. Oh, okay. So you flirt, but you don't let people know you're serious flirting, right? You flirt, but you make it like you're just flirting like a Gemini flirting. That's so cute. Be transparent and direct. Transparent and direct. Don't overthink it. I'm getting be transparent and direct. Say, say what you need to say confidently and directly. Go for what you want. And let the chips fall where they may. Yeah. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let past experiences hold you back. That's another thing that I'm getting. Yeah, I'm getting being transparent and direct. Say what you want. And that would be an Aries. Aries can sometimes be one thing I've learned about Aries. Aries can be a little bit blunt. Well, blunt, as Geminis can. But they prefer that. They prefer that you're blunt with them. And sometimes Aries and Geminis can come off more blunt than they realize, right? If that makes sense. If that makes sense. Yeah, just say what you need to say and let the chips fall where they may. Take the leap. Take the leap. Yeah, probably. You know, my daughter's a Libra rising, Sash. And that would make sense that you would be drawn to fire signs. I like fire signs too. I like Leos a lot. Leos get a bad rap, but I love Leos. Leos are it's just hard to beat a Leo. Oh, you're a Taurus moon. She's a Taurus sun. But I hope that helped you, Sash, and gave you some guidance and clarity. You'll have to let me know if that helped you, Sash. I appreciate you. I do. I do. I love Taurians. Thank you. Thank you, Sash. I appreciate you, as always. Yes, keep us posted, Sash. We're all invested now. We're all invested. It's crazy, huh? Leos are just cute. I mean, they just are. All right. Britt, you are up. Let's see where we're at. Did I? Hang on a minute. Okay. Britt the Capricorn. Let's see what's up with you, Britt. Hang on a minute. Let me find your question here, love bug. Let me timestamp for you. All right. Is the writing on the wall with my Virgo, or is it just Venus retrograde? He's Virgo sun and Venus, Aquarius moon, Scorpio rising. You know, we got Mercury retrograde too. All that shit. Wow, Scorpio rising. Brittany, I bet he's a hottie. I bet he is a hottie. We were both going through things. Talked about letting things breathe. Well, with that Aquarius moon, man, and Scorpio rising, he's going to be aloof on a good day, isn't he, Brittany? He's going to be aloof on a good day. Not necessarily, that's not necessarily a bad thing. If anybody has enough secure attachment style to handle it, though, it's you. Damn. That sucks. All right, let's see what we can find out. Give me the Virgo towards Brittany, the Capricorn. He's got mama wounds, I bet. Does he have mom wounds? The Virgo toward Brittany, the Capricorn, please. The Virgo toward Brittany, the Capricorn. The Virgo toward Brittany, the Capricorn. That's fair, Brittany. The Virgo toward Brittany, the Capricorn. Queen of Cups. He loves you. He loves you. Chariot. Ten of Pentacles. Girl, please. He wants something with you. He is very committed to you with that Ten of Pentacles. He feels very locked in. Believe it or not, he feels very locked in. The Chariot card, that's a card of overcoming something, coming toward. He's working through some things right now. He's trying to face some. I get he's trying to face some wounds. Oh, okay, Brittany. He's trying to face some wounds. And he is facing them. I think he's had some stuff surface, Brittany. Moon reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Swords. He's had some wounds surface. Does this make sense with you? I do get that he's going to overcome them with the Chariot card, but I was clarifying that to see what is the bump in the road. He's going to overcome it. All right. Joanne. Feels like going on. Yeah. He's got love for you, though. He's got love for you, Brittany. He loves you a lot. He don't want to lose you. Four of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Death in reverse. He will come back around. I think he's working through some wounds, anger issues. Trigger my anxious. Yeah. I gotcha. Well, and having an awareness of that, Brittany, is going to help a lot. I think he's going to overcome this stuff and come back around with the Death card in reverse. Because I don't think he wants to lose you. I think that's what it is. Okay, so Venus retrograde will sometimes cause us to take a step back and reevaluate what we want in love, what we value in life, and our own self-esteem sometimes as well, okay? I know you said he's good with his mom. There's some wounds there. And I'm going to tell you why I know. Aquarius moons almost always have mom wounds. Mom was either cold, bitchy, distant, or even abandoned. And I've got a Queen of Swords in reverse of something that he is working through. Now, he may not have opened up to you about this stuff, and he may feel like that he's over it, whatever it is, but he wasn't. He's working through this stuff. He's got some anger toward mom, and I feel like it's probably justifiable. So I know you're telling me he's good with his mom. Yeah, he's probably got abandonment issues with that Aquarius moon and this Queen of Swords in reverse, avoidant. Usually people, not always, but usually people that have an Aquarius moon have a mom that was cold, non-emotional, or maybe even abandoned them. Sometimes they can lose their mom even. And if he's acting avoidant, that's that abandonment wound. But he's got some stuff that's surfacing. But I don't feel like he's gone forever, Brittany. I think he's going to work through this. My cards are telling me he's going to work through this stuff and come around you, that he's very invested and he loves you. But I think he's going through, I'll be honest with you, my cards are telling me right now he's going through hell. See, yeah. And it can with these retrogrades. Greenie Joey's right. It can bring things up, these harsh aspects can definitely do that. He doesn't want to open up about everything I told him. He saved me. Never felt like it. See, he's not told you about it. He's not told you about it. I think he will. I think he will open up about it, but not till he's feeling better. He will. My cards are telling me he will, literally. And I don't even feel, Brittany, like I don't think it's that he doesn't want you to know, and I don't think it's that he doesn't feel safe. I think he's just not in a place where he is ready to talk about it himself. Like if you could find out without him telling you, it'd be fine. Does that make sense? Yes, I get that. I get that. Hey, CJ, beautiful. How are you? I get that. Yeah, he's going to be more mysterious than he even realizes. But he's going to open up to you. I think he's going to work through it first and then open up to you. And you know what's funny, Brittany? That's how I do. Hey, Lisa, beautiful. There you go. Good. There you go. Yeah, but I'll do that. Like I'll be dealing with something that's happened or something that's surfaced, and I won't tell anybody about it because it's too painful to talk about at that moment, right? And then after I work through it, I'll open up and say, this is what's been going on with me, to my friends or, my daughter or whatever. And it's not that I care for them knowing, it's just too painful to talk about it in the moment. Yes, definitely, Brittany. Definitely. So I hope that helps you, love. I hope that helps you, Brittany. I hope that helps you. Good news with me. I haven't really celebrated. Finish my. Shut up! Oh my God, Brittany! I'm so excited, girlfriend. Congratulations, Brittany. I am so fucking proud of you. My goodness, how awesome is that? Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. I could just hug you right now. So freaking proud. That's huge. That's huge. Big, big congratulations to you, love bug. That is amazing. That's amazing. Oh. All right, let's see here. I've got Marcia that I need to add after Athena? All right. Let me update my list on the screen real quick. Thank you for sharing. I'm glad you told us that. You do need to celebrate that. That's amazing. Hey, Saggy Love, how you doing? But I'm proud of you, Brittany. That is amazing. All right, Kate, you are up, beautiful. Let me timestamp for you, Kate. All right, Miss Kate, give me your new question. And remember, you may have to type it a number of different kinds of ways because you know how YouTube does sometimes with the darn questions. I don't know why they do that. See? You absolutely do need to tell that Capricorn brain to sit down and shut up because it's something that you should celebrate. We are still connected on the app. He follows me on socials. What will happen if I reach out to him? Let's see here. Sergi Love, thank you for that. Aren't you sweet? Let's see what we got, Kate. The Leo man. I got you. Let's see what we got. What will happen if Kate reaches out to the Leo? How will that go? How would that go if Kate reached out to the Leo man? What are the energies? What would that be like? What would that be like? What are the energies like here? If Kate were to reach out to the Leo, what would it be like if Kate reaches out to the Leo? What would it be like if Kate reaches out to the Leo? Ah! Why are my cards going nuts? What would it be like if Kate reaches out to the Leo? What would it be like if Kate reaches out to the Leo? What would it be like if Kate reaches out to the Leo? What would it be like if Kate reaches out to the Leo? King of Pentacles, Hierophant in the reverse, Ten of Wands. Why is that Hierophant in the reverse, Chariot? You guys would make some forward progress. I don't know if you guys would commit to each other. There may be, why is it Ten of Wands here? I kind of feel like you guys would address the elephant in the room is what I'm getting here. The things that are the challenges between you. I kind of feel like you guys would talk about the challenges between you. I don't know if that makes any sense. I do feel like it would be productive with the Chariot here and the King of Pentacles. I think it would spur a conversation that would work through some heavy energy. I don't see you guys fully. I think it's just progress, though. Yeah, there would still be the obstacle. There would still be some obstacle. Yeah, but I do. Yeah, I feel like it would help. I think it would be productive if that makes sense. Yes, I don't either. I don't either. Yeah, I think it would answer a lot of questions, and I think the Leo could be. It would give the opportunity for the Leo to be more authentic, and maybe even open up about the issues that we talked about. Yes, Seven of Swords in reverse. I think the Leo would have expressed regret, possibly even apologize. Well, it's like I told you, I don't think that Leo's a bad guy. I don't. Give me the Knight of Cups. Why is that here? I think it would help. I think it would help. Oh, okay. Well, and I even got that King of Pentacles. I think it would help. I do think it would help. I think it would be productive, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I would say go for it. I would say go for it, Kate. You'll have to let me know. But I think it would clear the air a lot. I think it would give the opportunity I think he will apologize. I think he'll express regret. I think it will be productive. He may leave the door open for later. You know what's going to happen? Kate, I'm going to make a prediction. I think he's going to leave the door open. Then I think what's going to happen is you're going to end up finding somebody and he's going to realize he's fucked around and lost you. That's what I got. This is going to be one of those. But I would still reach out. I would still reach out. Because I do think it would be helpful. But that's what I predict on that thing, Kate. Wow. I hope that helps you, love. All right. Next up is Nev. Nev. Let me timestamp for Nev. Please, yes, Brittany. Absolutely. Hey, beautiful. Virgo, Sun and Moon, Libra rising. Thank you for telling me that, sweets. Thank you for telling me that. Did I tell you this before, Nev? Your Sun and Moon are both in your 12th house, I believe, which is tough. I don't know if you're aware of that. I don't know if we've talked about that. I feel like we probably have, Nev. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me timestamp for Nev. Let's see what we got. Stress at work is affecting me. Do you see any improvements in work? How to cope? And are there any new positive developments on the horizon? And then general predictions for the remainder of the year. Let's see what we got now. Let's look at work specifically. All right. Let's look at work. Hey, Venus's love. Let's look at Nev's work situation going forward. What can Nev expect around work? What can Nev expect around the current work situation? What can Nev expect around the current work situation? What can Nev expect in the current work situation? Page of Pentacles in the reverse, why is the Ten of Cups here and the Empress? Just doesn't make any damn sense. I do see things turning around for you, but I almost wonder with the Five of Cups in reverse, I can't figure out if you end up getting another job or this happens where you are. I almost feel like, hold on a minute. Five of Swords in reverse. Something is it's at your current job. Nev, there is something here. I don't know if this is going to make any sense to you or not, but there is something that is going to come out. Somebody is going to be found out, and something's going to happen. Like somebody's going to learn about something. I don't know if you talk about this. I don't know if you go to management or if something else happens, but I feel like there is something here that is going to drastically change the work environment and bring about new happiness in your current situation. And I kind of feel like there's somebody, is there somebody at your work that is helpful to you? Because I feel like you may have some coworkers that are toxic, but there's one here that looks like they're a friend of yours. They're truly on your team, right? They're Team Nev. I don't know if this is a new person that comes in. I don't know if this is human resources coming to the situation or a coworker or a boss or something, but there is something that is going to change. There's something that's going to be exposed, and things are going to get a lot better. And it's going to change your entire work environment. Okay. All right. Well, that person is going to be a key player in all of this. Okay. Your person that's helpful here. All right. I almost feel like you guys may work together. You guys may go talk to somebody or something, or talk to management. You may work together on something. I'm not sure. Really? Wow. But this person is a key part of this thing becoming better. You and this person working as a team. Oh, wow. But things are going to turn around, and it's where you are. It's where you are. This is not a new job. This is where you are right now, just to clarify. I see you staying where you are and being very happy. I know that sounds crazy, Nev, but that's what I got. So I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you with regard to the job situation. Does that make sense? Good, 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 good. Okay, good. Let's look at the rest of the year. General predictions for the rest of the year. Let's see what we can find out, Nev. Let's see what we got. General predictions for the rest of the year for Nev. General predictions for the rest of the year for Nev. Okay, good, good. Because I see you staying there for a while and being happy. And I'll be honest with you, I picked up the Empress card a while ago. Now, if that's growth and expansion, you may grow, you may, promote up over time there. Okay. I think there's room for growth and financial. You know what I mean? All right. What does Nev need to know about the rest of the year? What is Nev? Let's see. What does Nev need to know about the rest of the year? I think you have a new lover. I don't think this is going to go anywhere, but I think you will get busy with this person. I think you've got somebody coming towards you and it's going to be a lot of electricity sexually. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. It looks like it's a sex only thing, but I don't see you getting your heart broke. I see you moving through that one pretty fast. It may end up being you that's not into this person, but I think you'll have fun. I don't see you getting heartbroken over that. What else? What else for Nev? What else for Nev? Your money's going to grow. Your money looks good. I do think you have a relationship this year, but it may be towards the end of the year. You do have a soulmate coming in, but it may be towards the end of the year. I think it's somebody new. I think it's somebody new, Nev. So I hope that helps you. Yeah, Page of Cups. I think it's somebody new. Anything else Nev needs to know for the year? Your money looks good, though. Follow your intuition when making decisions. Make sure that you are spending enough time in meditation and solitude, especially with your 12th house placements. That's very, very important. All right. Otherwise, you'll burn yourself out. Okay. Anything else? Remember to, just follow your intuition. Don't overthink decisions. Just go with your gut, go with your intuition, and you'll sharpen your intuition more if you spend time in solitude and meditation. I almost feel like I need to tell you to spend time out in nature, maybe even around water. Get around, if you can, on the beach side or by rivers or streams or something like that. All right. For some solitude and rejuvenating your energy, Nev. I hope that helps. All right. Hey, Martika, how are you? You are welcome. Thank you. As always. And Amy is up next. Hey, Cozy Dreams, what's up? Good to see you, beautiful. All right. Let's go to Amy. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Good to see you, sweetie. All right. Amy is a Pisces. What to have coming up in love and what to have coming up in career and finances. Okay, I got you, beautiful. 1 second. Good to see you too. Thank you. Cooking and listening. That's what Brittany was doing too, Cozy Dreams. What does Amy the Pisces have coming up in love? What does Amy the Pisces have coming up in love? What does Amy the Pisces have coming up in love? Does Amy the Pisces have coming up in love? Amy the Pisces, what does she have coming up in love? What does she need to know about romance? What does Amy the Pisces need to know about romance? What does Amy the Pisces need to know about what's coming up in love? Does Amy the Pisces need to know about what's coming up in love? Chariot, 5 of Wands, 4 of Wands. You do have a relationship here. It may be, why is this 5 of Wands here? You may have several people coming towards you. You're going to fall in love with one of these folks. All right. You got a lot of people that are going to be around you. The person you end up with could be at a distance. They may travel. I do feel like you're cutting somebody out that is a bit uncooperative. They could be a bit of a drama person, but you've got somebody better coming in that you're going to be in love with. Yeah, you're cutting somebody out. I don't like that person. All right. I get that that person, it may be a drama king or queen, but there is somebody here that could be at a distance. You are going to fall in love. Y'all will fall in love. You may even move in together, possibly get married, Amy, with that Four of Wands here. I think you've got some healing you need to do. All right. I think you've got some healing you need to do. I'm going to be real with you. Yeah, you do. You definitely do. Before you try to go forward in a relationship, because that may affect things in the future, Amy. There's a heartbreak here, and it could involve a third party person, but you need to do some shadow work on that one, Amy. All right. Oh, wow, Andrea. Hey, Kibby. I don't do freebies. I think you've asked me that before, Kibby. If you would like a reading, I would love to read for you. You can book a reading. Okay, Kibby. I would love to read for you. These are paid readings, Kibby, like I said the last time. But that's what I got. Let's see about finances and money. Let's see about finances and stuff like that. Let's look at career and finances. Let's look at career. What does Amy need to know about career and finances? What does Amy need to know about career and finances? What does Amy need to know about career and finances? What does Amy need to know about career and finances? You may find love in the workplace. Or through what you do for work. Your money looks damn good. I think you need to work on being optimistic. You've got some success in your energy, Amy, but you've also got, I think you may have some fears of failure, or maybe trouble believing in yourself or having optimism. But I want you to work on I want you to work on your beliefs and your expectations, because success is very much trying to come to you. A lot of growth and expansion here possible. All right. I want you to work that manifestation stuff. All right. If you have had some career setback or fears, I want you to face those and work through those, is what I want you to do. Okay. And I want you to acknowledge it, because now I absolutely feel like it is here. It is yours for the taking. It is literally just on the other side of your mindset and your fears and your thoughts. It's literally right there. Like if you were to reach out, it's like 1 inch from your reach. That's what I get, Amy. That's what I get. My cards are telling me, if you will, it'll grow. This is a card about growing, creating something new many times. My cards are telling me it'll grow. You'll have abundance with that. Lots of abundance. And I got you having fears of failure right here. Fears of disaster, fear of failure. And okay, circle the wagons, right? Start it off as a side business if you can. And it's hard. That's what I did. But at the same time, I'm getting, if you'll do it, it'll grow. And I think you're standing right here on the threshold of something with a lot of potential. You know what I get for you, Amy? With the cards I'm seeing, you're one decision away from the game changer. Wow. So go for it. Go for it. I'm excited. I feel like whatever this is that you're thinking about starting a business about is something that you enjoy, that you feel passionate about based on what I'm seeing with that Empress card here. And I feel like that's why you'd be so successful. It's something that your heart is in. It's something that you feel, passionate about. I don't know what it is you're thinking about doing, but it's something that you are feeling passionate about, if that makes sense. And that's why you'll have success. Because whatever this is, I think you would, if you were independent, here's how you know, Amy. If you were independently wealthy and you never had to work another day in your life, this thing that you're thinking of doing, would you do it anyway? And I'm saying, yeah, it's the type of work I like. There you go. Right? There you go. Exactly. Just like me, if I won the lottery, if I won $10 bajillion tomorrow, would I still do tarot? You damn right. I sure would. I love it. I love what I do. And that's how it feels when you're passionate, when you're doing what you love and you're loving what you do. And I've had more success and stability once I started my passion, than anything else. So if it's something that you love, I want you to work on your, and don't sit and try not to fear, face them, acknowledge the fears and just say, you know what? I'm doing it anyway. Yes, I'm afraid. I'm doing it anyway. That's okay. That's okay. So I'm excited for you, Amy, and I hope that helps you, sweetie. You'll have to let me know if that makes sense for you, Amy, and if that helped you. You're welcome. You are welcome. Thank you. Thank you for booking a reading with me. I always appreciate everybody that books readings with me. All right. Athena. Athena is up next. Let me timestamp for Athena. All right, Miss Athena. Beautiful name, by the way. Oh, this is Timid Light. Okay, Timid Light. Hey, Cap, Sun, and Moon. Woo! That's tough. Those are tough placements. I'm a Cap Moon, by the way. Virgo rising, Aquarius, Venus. Just want to see what comes through for love. Been in the dating game for 1 year. Haven't had any luck with my connections. That's fair. That's fair. Let's see what we can find out, Athena. Let's see what we can find out for you. What does Athena need to know about romance? What does Athena need to know about romance? Athena the Capricorn. Enjoy. Get a bite for me, Brittany. What does Athena need to know about romance? 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 Athena the Capricorn, what does she need to know about romance? What does Athena need to know about romance? You will have a romance one day. You will have a life partner, and it will be a happy connection. I want you to not focus on it so much and not worry about it so much. And I don't want you to fear being alone. That's gonna repel that. That's gonna energetically delay that. Okay. It's almost like Let it come to you and don't worry about it. Get out of your head. Don't overthink. I want you to also believe, and I know that's hard, but I want you to believe that you deserve it down deep. Down deep. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, here's what I got. Here's what I got. Athena, there's two things. This confirms what I said. You will have love. You will have love. You are going to have a significant, loving, long-term, happy, equal give and take relationship with a lot of love. Okay. There are things that you need to look at. I want you to work on if you've got fears around abandonment or being alone or being left out in the cold or fear of loss. All right. If you have those fears, you need to delve into some shadow work. Okay. And I don't want you to dare not fear. Don't say, I don't want to fear anymore, because that's not going to work. You got to face that fear. You've got to acknowledge it and say, I've got fears of abandonment. I've got fears of being alone. I've got fears of loss. I've got fears of not being enough for someone. All of those things, okay? I've got fears of people cutting me out, this, that, and the other. I want you to acknowledge those things first, because you can't fix it till you acknowledge it. And then when you acknowledge it, then you can have awareness of it and you can work on knowing that you deserve love and that you can't lose what's meant for you. You can't. You can't. You may also have some repressed. The other thing that I want you to look at, you may have some repressed anger. And what that may stem from, that repressed anger, I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like there's a good chance there's some childhood wounds here where you were not in a position to have a healthy expression of emotion or anger. All right. And as such, you may now have a fear of expressing emotion or expressing anger in a healthy way. And I think you may have some repressed wounds around that you need to process through some shadow work. And Athena, there is no crime in this at all. Okay. This is not a bad thing. And I don't want you to feel like you're the only one that ever had wounds. Oh my gosh, no. This is just stuff that I'm getting intuitively from the cards and otherwise. Okay. And what I know about your zodiac signs. I mean, you gave me some cheat codes with the Capricorn sun and moon and this Queen of Swords in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. All of that tells me a lot. And I got a cheat code because I'm a Capricorn moon. So you and I have a lot in common. Okay. And Brittany is a Capricorn. She's got like 5 placements in Capricorn. She can speak to this as well. Nonetheless, I feel like that when you work through these issues and you process through these issues, and it's going to take you some time and work, because time alone does not heal this stuff, right? Time plus work. That's going to make you feel better about yourself. You're going to have a lot more inner peace. You're going to have a lot more self-love. Okay. You're going to have a lot more self-love, and you're going to know that you deserve it. Right now, can I tell you what I feel, Athena? I feel like you don't deserve it. I think if you really dug deep down in your subconscious, you feel like you don't deserve love. and you're not worthy. But you absolutely are, and you absolutely do. But you got to believe that. I know it and I believe it, but you got to believe it. Because people, you'll project out there what you believe about yourself and your subconscious, and you'll attract people who will just deepen those wounds, right? So you are worth the investment in yourself to process through this stuff. And it is an investment. But I'm going to tell you, if you'll approach this childhood trauma in the right way, this will make you a spiritual badass. And it's going to give you power like crazy. So your weakness is going to become your superpower. You're literally going to turn the tables on this stuff and you're going to alchemize it. Okay. But you got to do some shadow work. You got to do some deep work. And just like Brittany said, Capricorn placements are not for the weak. But I'm seeing this stuff come through. And I'll be honest with you, this stuff here, as a Capricorn moon, I've dealt with it. I bet anybody that follows me, Brittany and otherwise, would tell you that they've dealt with this stuff themselves. So I don't want you to ever feel alone, Athena. You're not alone. You're not a weirdo. If anything, this is an opportunity. I know it doesn't feel that way, but this stuff is the opportunity. Yeah. And sometimes you got to tell your Capricorn brain to sit down. Exactly. Yes, you do. Let me tell you, that inner dialogue of a Capricorn is horrible. It's that inner voice on us. We are so hard on ourselves, so critical of ourselves. And Brittany knows this story. I know you've heard me talk about this, Brittany, but Athena, look, sometimes my inner dialogue, it still gets me, but it's a lot better. But one time I was driving down the road and that thing was just going 90 to nothing, just telling me all the reasons why I was failing and doing horribly. And I literally spoke out and I said, bitch, you need to sit down. I'm doing just fine. And it did help. Yeah, you'll be your biggest critic. Be nice to yourself. Talk to yourself like you would talk to your friend. It's easier said than done. Absolutely. Brittany is right. But Athena, I think you got this. And I do feel like you're going to have love. I know that. I see it in the cards. Look. And the 1111 card, first of all, this is a happy relationship. Second of all, it's the 1111 card telling you you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Be patient and show yourself a lot of grace and love and self-care. If there was ever a person that needed it, it's somebody with those types of wounds. So I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you, Athena. You'll have to let me know. Really for you. But it's also telling you that there's a partner out there for you in your future. I think both came through. Much more for you than for a partner, but telling you how to prepare yourself for that partner, for attracting the right partner. This is how you'll put yourself in vibrational alignment to attract that partner, if that makes sense, Athena. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad that helped you, love. I'm glad that helped you. Thank you for booking a reading with me. I appreciate that, Athena. I appreciate that. All right, Miss Marcia. Miss Marcia is up. And let's see what's up. Marcia is a Sagittarius. dealing with a Leo. However, I stopped contact and so did he. We want to know how he's feeling since the no contact and will he try to contact you? All right, Miss Marshall, let's see what we can find out for you about this Leo. Let's see what we got here. I do remember, Athena. I do remember. I do remember. I love that. Thank you for that. Thank you for reminding me of that. All right, Miss Marcia. Miss Marcia. Marcia the Sagittarius. How does this Leo feel toward Marcia the Sagittarius? How does this Leo feel toward Marcia the Sagittarius? How does this Leo feel toward Marcia the Sagittarius? How does this Leo feel toward Marcia the Sagittarius? How does the Leo feel toward Marcia the Sagittarius? How does this Leo feel right now toward Marcia the Sagittarius? How does the Leo feel toward Marcia the Sagittarius? How does the Leo feel toward Marcia the Sagittarius? How does the Leo feel toward Marcia the Sagittarius, please? Death reverse. He wants you back. 10 of Cups. He still loves you. Devil. Why is the devil in reverse? Why is the devil in reverse? Hermit reverse. He feels like he wants to talk to you. Oh, he's been selfish. Okay, Marcia, he regrets being selfish. He feels like he needs to open up to you. He's really thinking about opening up. He's got a lot of love for you, and he sees you as his person. He wants you back. Death reversed. He feels like he's got to do better. He feels like he's got to do better. He's got to be more open with you. He does regret. He regrets if he played games with you or lied to you. He regrets that. He regrets behavior. He regrets being so self-centered and selfish. He was afraid to open up because he's an avoidant. He's got wounds. He's got wounds of probably abandonment or betrayal. He's an avoidant. Oh, really, Saggy Love? That's you. Okay, Saggy Love. He's an avoidant. He fears opening up. He fears vulnerability. He knows that's the problem, is that he was not open enough with you and not giving enough. He knows that. He knows he's got to do better. He's got a lot of fears. He's very invested, though. I bet you feel his energy. He's got a lot of unhealed wounds. I'm going to tell you that. He's got a lot of unhealed wounds. That's the problem. That's the problem. Let me see if he'll reach out to you. He wants to. There's a lot of energy about him breaking the silence with that Hermit card in the reverse, Death reversed, Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. He thinks about it a lot. Will he reach out? Will he reach out? Will this Leo reach out to the Saggy, Marcia the Saggy? Will he reach out? Will he reach out to Marcia? Will he reach out to Marcia the Sagittarius? Will he reach out to Marcia? Will he reach out to Marcia the Sagittarius? What will he do in the future? What are his future actions toward Marcia? What is this Leo's future actions toward Marcia? You know, this is the thing. He's real torn. He's real torn. I kind of feel like he's going to try to get your attention by triggering you or starting some bullshit, which is crazy. But therein, he's going to apologize. I'll be honest with you. I feel like his first move is he's going to start some bullshit, and then he'll calm down, you'll calm down, and he's going to apologize. So I do feel like he's going to reach out to you. And he's going to give this a hard try as far as actually being more giving, more emotionally open. And he's in this energy of feeling like he will prove himself. And I feel like there will be growth and expansion between you two. So, yeah. He triggers you like no other. Yeah, I almost feel like your first encounter, I think he's going to reach out, and I almost feel like you guys are going to go at it a little bit, but I think things will calm down. I almost feel like you'll speak your mind and he'll speak his mind. You'll get some things off of your chest, and then once you do that, there will be forward movement, and I get some hot makeup sex too. I don't know if that makes sense to you, Saggy Love. Look, he's coming back around. You guys, this is an offer of reconciliation. It's come out yet again. I bet you trigger him too, though, Saggy Love. I bet you do. It looked to me like you guys are triggering each other with the 5 of Wands there. But that's what I feel. I hope that helps you. Let's see here. You had another question. Oh, I answered both of them, didn't I? Okay, I got you. Yeah, I did both of them. All right, I was having a momentary brain lapse. That makes sense. Leos are going to be a little bit more reserved than Saggies when it comes to being combative. I mean, they'll be combative, but not as much. And I'm not meaning that bad towards Sagittarians. Look, hell, Geminis can be combative too. You're good, Mystic Born. We still got room. Look, and do I think that's bad? No, I think Saggies are cute. So, right. Yeah, you guys are firecrackers, but can I say this about Sagittarians? Oh, that sounds so amazing, Brittany. I'm so I'm so jelly. All right, so Sagittarius, listen. One thing that Sagittarians do is they say what we all wish we had the guts to say. We're all sitting around in the room, and Saggy will call them out whenever nobody else has the guts to. So, yeah. There's a need for Sagittarius energy for sure. Right. Thank you, Brittany. Love you, girl. All right. Next up is Theodora. Theodora has one question. Give me just a minute before we read for Theodora. Can I, where is Theodora? Is Theodora here? Teal Scorpion. Ah. Oh, okay. All right. I gotcha. Gotcha. All right. So let's see what we got here. You're the Scorpio, person of interest. How does he view our connection? Is it platonic or romantic? We've known each other more than 10 years, mutual family friends. I gotcha. Mutual family friends. Seen each other develop in many ways. So just curious for his perspective. Wow. Okay. He's a Gemini, 529. That's the same birthday as my fur baby and the day before mine, Teal Scorpion. All right, let's see what we got. It's that Gemini Scorpio thing. It's that Gemini Scorpio thing. Let me timestamp for you, Theodora. All right, here we go. Give me this Gemini towards teal Scorpio. Give me this Gemini towards teal Scorpio. Give me this Gemini towards teal Scorpio. Scorpion. Give me this Gemini towards Theodora. Give me the Gemini towards Theodora. Ooh, he's into you. He thinks you're pretty. He thinks you're attractive. That's Gemini energy too, by the way. That's fair. Give me the Gemini towards Theodora. He definitely thinks you're very beautiful, very attractive, very alluring, very magnetic with that Empress energy. You've got his attention. You've definitely got his attention. Oh, hell yeah, you do. Yeah, he's going to move towards you. He wants to. Can I tell you something? King of Pentacles, Five of Swords reversed, Chariot. Five of Swords in reverse is like suddenly he sees it. But also, let me get the Five of Swords reversed a little more. He feels like you see, okay, he knows that you have that ability to see him in a way that with a depth that others do not, if that makes sense. He feels seen. Almost exposed, but not in a bad way. He is going to ask you out. I do feel that way. There will be forward movement with the Chariot card. He's very invested. King of Swords, Hangman, Ten of Cups. I think he may have emotion for you. If not, I see it growing. I think it's slow as fuck, but I think it'll grow. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Can I tell you something that you may not know? Teal, he has been in love with you for a long time, but not said anything. And he has tried to tell himself why it was not a good idea. I think he has watched. Why do I get the impression that he has watched you go through other relationships that weren't good for you? And it also broke his heart to see you hurt. Does this make any sense? But he definitely very much enjoys being around you. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. Pastor, yeah. And I get the impression that it broke his heart to see your heart broke. Oh, wow. Ah, okay. So that this clocks with you. This tracks with you then. This makes sense that he's loved you for a while. He has. He has. This is not new for him. I think it's new for you, but I don't think it's new for him. You may have loved him and just not realized it. Okay. But he knew. He knew. Yes, you can cash out. You absolutely can. You absolutely can. You didn't see it in that way. Yeah. And that makes sense. That makes sense. I think you guys are going to end up in a relationship, a happy one, with that Ten of Cups. All right, Mystic, I got you. Yours just came through. Well, It was, yeah, I mean, he admired you, but he also loved you. That admiration, definitely came through with that Empress card when we saw that fly out, right? But definitely. That was news for you. I love that. That's so cool. All right, Mystic, you are next. And then I think we may have a Cash App coming through. But Theodora, you got to keep me posted on this. All right. Yeah, we're kind of rocking along pretty good. Got a whole vibe going this evening. Me too. I'm glad you made it in. I hope you're doing good. Okay, good. Good, Teal. Good, good, good. I'm going to get a sip of tea and then we'll read for you, Mystic. Yep, I still have a few available. All right, let's go to, let me timestamp for you real quick. Here we go. Mystic Born. Taurus Sun. How do things look for me for business after my recent investments into it? Cancer rising and Venus. What's going on in my love life? I'm so confused. Venus is in retrograde. I think a lot of people are confused, and that's okay, but we'll see if we can sort things out for you. Let's look at business. All right, let's look at business. Let's see. I got it. I got it. I got you. I got you right after Mystic. Okay. You're after Mystic. We need to do better. All right. Let's see what things look like business wise for you, Mystic Born. What do things look like business wise going forward for Mystic Born? What do things look like for business for Mystic Born going forward, especially after this investment? What do things look like here? I wish you were local. I need my hair done. What do things look like business-wise for Mystic Born? What do things look like for business for Mystic Born going forward? Six of Swords. I like that. Hey, Robert Sprite. I love that. Oh, I've got the feeling we would talk and talk and talk and talk. Let's see. How do things look business-wise? That Six of Swords is good. That's forward movement in a good way. Oh, hell yeah. You're going to grow. You've made a good decision. The Six of Swords, and that's in the upright. It's like you're overcoming some turbulence and getting past some turbulence. You're moving toward peace, calmer waters. My next card out was the Ten of Pentacles. My next card out was the Two of Wands. You must have followed your intuition. This is about an intuitive decision. All right. And knowing what you want and taking action, going for it, right? When it's in the upright. Really? Oh my gosh. Five of Swords here in the reverse. Okay, here's what I need you to know. I need you to pace yourself. I feel like you're working hard. I'm going to have to get after you about being exhausted. Are you tired? Because I want you to take care of yourself and I want you to pace yourself. This is a marathon and not a sprint. I think you're in a situation where you've made some really good decisions about going forward with your business. But I also feel like you're right on the verge of possibly burnout. And I want you to pace yourself. Okay. And get some balance back. I feel like this. I feel like whatever you did, you kind of had to do it. Okay. Whatever this is that made you tired, I feel like you kind of had to. I think you were between a rock and a hard place. This is more intuitive than anything else. So I feel like you made a good call, but I feel like now it's time to get back to some normalcy and to pace yourself and make sure you're resting, eating right, taking care of yourself. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, so you definitely had no choice. Oh my gosh. Accidentally? Like how the hell? But okay. But okay. And I was right. You had no choice, right? You had to. But at the same time, um, it's now time to get back to a little bit of normalcy and nurture yourself, take care of yourself. And I'm going to tell you what I know about hairstylists. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Bless your heart. Well, Mystic, very few people realize how physically demanding and hard it is on the body to be in your field. Your arms are like this all day. You're standing in one place, which is agony. It's very hard on the back. It's very hard on the body. And a lot of times people that do what you do for a living, they don't even take pee breaks. Tell me I'm wrong. Sometimes you eat lunch, just a bite here and there. Tell me I'm wrong. And you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your body. Make sure that you're investing in the right kind of shoes and floor mats and stuff like that. Yeah, well, I had a cousin who did that, who had a very successful career. She's retired now, but she had a very successful long-term career in cosmetology. She was very good and she loved it, but my God, she would come home at night and just be exhausted. My heart would just break for her. She was an artist. She was very, very talented, and I think you are too. I've seen your pictures, right? And so I know you take pride in what you do. But you need to take care of yourself. You need to pace yourself. And you need to do some self-care and pamper yourself. And talk about VIP treatment. You need some VIP treatment too, energetically and mentally. I believe that because you hear everybody's problems. They all like, oh, my husband's sister's brother's aunt beat me up. And, you hear it all, right? You're like a therapist in addition to being, doing beauty, right? So yeah, go get a pedi or something, or do something for you, or a massage even. Hell, I think you need a massage. That's my opinion. But yeah, I think you're going to be fine. Let's see what's going on in your love life. Exactly. Let's see what's going on in your love life. What does she need to know about love? Like I said, this Venus retrograde, it's making everybody rethink what they want. What's going on in love for Mystic Born? You're breaking some cycles. I don't know if that makes sense to you. You're going to be seeing some breakthroughs with that Nine of Wands in reverse. Things are going to get better. Yeah, you're in a place right now. You're in this Hangman energy. I know it feels stagnant, right? You're in this Hangman energy. A lot's going on the inside, though. You're breaking some cycles. You're having some breakthroughs right here. So even though it seems stagnant, you're actually real busy on the inside. Let's see what else I can tell Mystic. What else can I tell Mystic? What else can I tell Mystic? What else can I tell Mystic? Yeah. Put yourself out there and don't worry about it. Don't overthink love. Put yourself out there, flirt. But also, I'm getting that you're going to have people coming towards you. I'm getting the energy to tell you not to rush into commitment. Date around. Give people time to show you who they are. I also feel like this. I'm getting that do away with your type. I guess, let me say this another way. Don't be afraid to think outside of the box as far as your normal type. All right. Does this make sense? Break up the routine. Try something different in the way that you put yourself out there. Okay, good. I also feel like you're in a place of vulnerability right now. Strength reverse, 9 of Cups in reverse. You may need to get a little bit more of that baggage tended to, but I do feel like there's something coming because you had a Page of Cups come out. You got the Fool card here. All right. I feel like you've got quite a few people that will be in your energy, but look, you're going to manifest something amazing. I'll be honest with you. Here's what I think. With what I'm seeing, I feel like you're in a place of vulnerability and exhaustion right now. I think your next step is working on yourself. And I mean, from the standpoint of self-care and rest, like we talked about, related to the career exhaustion, I think once you get yourself squared away there, the love thing is going to come into play. But I think you got to get your balance back. I think you got to get your groove back just from sheer exhaustion is what I'm picking up. But I think once you do that, you'll be in a good position. Quite honestly, I think if you were to put yourself out there now with how tired you are, stressed, I think you're in a place where you might not make good decisions, right? You might be in a place where you're a little bit too vulnerable. And I don't mean vulnerable in like opening yourself up, but I mean like not in a good place to make decisions where you're at your best. But I think you will be when you do that. And I think you do have something here. But I think love needs to be on the back burner, but not for a long time, just for a little while until you get rest and get yourself kind of built back up from this stuff going on with career, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? But I do feel like you'll put yourself out there, and I feel like you've got somebody that may come towards you. And I kind of feel like it's going to be a person that's different than your normal type. Look at there. Mystic, you read cards. You know this. You know what that Sun card means. You do have something. You will have something. You will. It's just kind of on hold. But you're going to be in a happy relationship. I see it. It's right here. You got 3 major arcanas here telling you so. I love that. Hey, Gigi. Yeah, and I think that's what it is. I hope that helps you, Mystic. Let me know if that made sense to you. And I got to update. We've got Ashley up next, and then after that, I believe probably Gigi. But let me know if that helped you, Mystic. Okay, good. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for booking with me, Mystic, as always. All right, let me update the screen real quick. You're a sweetheart. So go pamper yourself. All right. And Ashley booked through Cash App. Let me go over to Cash App. Did you put your question in here? Or we need to do better. Okay, so we need to do better is up next. Ashley. You're Angela. Okay, Gigi, I gotcha. Ashley did yeah. Where's Ashley? Where is we need to do better? We need to do better. I need your question. Um, so I'm gonna wait and let we need to do better. Give me the question. Yep, I got you, Angela. I'm waiting on one more. We're on Ashley right now, and I'm waiting on Ashley to give me her question if she's still here, and then we'll read for you, Angela. Yeah, and I got to get their question first, and then you'll be after that, Gigi. Okay. There she is. You put the question in the chat. Oh my gosh. So it didn't come through. Sometimes that happens. Let me do this. Email it to me real quick. I'm going to give you my email because sometimes YouTube does not put it in the chat and I don't see it. Yeah, sometimes YouTube filters questions. So shoot me an email real quick, Ashley, and I'll just get it off my email if you don't mind. And I hate to make you do that, but it's just sometimes YouTube is finicky about that. I've seen that for years, ever since I've been doing this. I don't know why YouTube does that. Yeah, go ahead and send it and I'll get it from my email real quick and then we'll get your question for you. Maybe. I used to think, Greeny Joey, that it was question marks, but it's not. Because sometimes it'll just do it that way. It's just the craziest thing. I have no idea why. I wish it would filter those people out that come in the middle of general readings asking questions. Does somebody love me or whatever? It may, but what gets me, Greeny Joey, is it should put it in there and at least hold it for review where we can, you know how you can release certain things like, you know, as a mod, you've seen that. I wish it would give us the option of doing that, but it doesn't. It is strange. I agree. It's weird. There we go. All right, I got it, Ashley. No contact with a Leo. Now I'm thinking of reaching out to him. I don't know if I should. Fearful how it turned out. I'm stressed. Oh, sweetie. All right, let's see what we can find out. Let's see what we can find out. How will this go if Ashley reaches out? I've seen that too, Tony. I never make it. Doesn't never make sense to me. All right, Miss Ashley, let's see what we can find out. Beautiful. How will this go if Ashley reaches out to this Leo? How will this go if Ashley reaches out to this Leo? How will this go if Ashley reaches out to this Leo? How will this go? Oh, okay, I got it. Okay. How will this go if Ashley reaches out to this Leo? How will this go if Ashley reaches out to this Leo? This is weird. Why is that like that? I think you guys, I think the Leo and you might work things out. It's like, okay, it's like you're going to open up about some things. I see a new start between you two, Ashley. It's okay. Why do I feel like either you or this Leo may have some fears of loss or abandonment, and that may be what happened here? But I kind of feel like that Leo may open up about that, okay? And you guys may talk through it and actually end up working things out like a new start. Yeah, there's unfinished business here. Does this make any sense to you, Ashley? Because I feel like this Leo, let me get a vibe on him again. I feel like that he's going to want to work things out with you. I think Leo may have fears of abandonment and that like an avoidant type energy. You guys are no contact, but I kind of feel like it would open up the door for you guys to open up about some things and talk through some things, Ashley. I don't know if that makes any sense to you or not, but there's a lot of unsaid things, a lot of unfinished business with that World card in the reverse. Both been through a lot. Okay. Let me get the Leo and how the Leo feels toward you. How does the Leo feel toward Ashley? How does the Leo feel toward Ashley? How does this Leo feel toward Ashley, please? Oh my God, look at here. He loves you. He feels like you're his person. Oh my gosh. He feels like he is not good enough for you. He feels like he doesn't measure up. He's got self-esteem issues. Leo has self-esteem. He's going to open up about this too. He's very invested in you. He's going to open up to you and talk to you about this. He's going to talk to you about his fears. I think you ought to do it. Now, that's what I feel. But I feel like it's going to open up communication. He feels like you are too good for him. I keep getting that. He feels like he's not good enough for you. I've got that in two different ways here in these cards. He feels like he is not good enough for you. I don't know if that makes any sense to you or not, but that's what I got, love. That's what I got. And I feel like you guys are going to try to work through things. He's got a lot of love for you. He needs to work on himself. Okay? He needs to work on himself. He needs to heal that stuff. Yeah, he needs to heal that stuff, no doubt. There's a deep need for some work. He needs to do some shadow work, okay? Because he will have the tendency to run again or push you away with that avoidant energy. All right. We're in different places in our lives. I feel like he wants to take a leap of faith with you. Hey, Tay, you could still do it. You can still book one, either on my website by clicking the link or Cash App, whichever you want. But that's what I feel, Ashley. That's what I feel. But I think this would open things up and y'all would work through things. Let me know if that helps you. Let me know if that helps you, Ashley. You're welcome, sweetie. You are welcome. I hope that helped you. And as always, thank you for booking a reading with me. You are welcome and thank you. Oh, you probably could be a mod, Tony. You probably could be a mod. You did? Okay, Tay. I got it. I got it. You'll be after Angela. That's okay. If you want, email it to me, Taylor. Email it. Do you need me to put my email address in the chat? If you do, I will. But email me your question, and after I read for Angela, I'll do your question. Here's my email. There you go. All right. Let's go to Angela. All right, Gigi is a Pisces. Happy belated birthday. You just had a birthday. Will I meet my soulmate this year? Will I do good with my finances and taking care of my home? I need a great contractor. I gotcha. Let's see what we can find out. I think by soulmate, you're asking if you'll meet your person. Sweet dreams, Caramel Dolce. Thank you. Love you. Here we go, Gigi. Let's see if we'll, how do things look for this year? Will Gigi meet her life partner this year? What do things look like for romance for Gigi this year? Gigi, the Pisces. Angela, the Pisces. What do things look like for romance for Angela, the Pisces, please? What do things look like for romance? Oh, thank you, Tony. What do things look like for Gigi for romance for this year? Is this the year for her life partner? Gigi, the Pisces. What does she need to know about love this year? Love and romance. Love and romance for this year. Love and romance for this year for Gigi. I don't think this is the year. I think you will have people coming towards you, but I don't think this is the year. I feel like it's at a delay with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. You've got a lot of people around you, but I think you know what you, with this Three of Wands, I think you have it in your mind, and I don't know that this is a bad thing. I think you know what you want. I think you know what you're looking for. And okay, Eight of Swords, Tower, Reverse. Okay, listen, here's what I get. Here's what I get. I want you to focus on you and not love. Because I think you may not realize it, but I think you're energetically overly worried about it, focused on it. Okay. And that's actually energetically going to repel it. All right. When you pull your energy back and put it into you and your own goals and your own dreams and your own self-development, that creates an energetic vacuum and pulls energy towards you from others, right? And I want you to focus on yourself. And I want you to go from this energy of being, hoping to be chosen, to knowing that you can be choosy and you can do the choosing. I want you to get in this energy of single and fabulous, and you're going to have to be amazing to get me, because I am an empress, right? I want you to work on that. I want you to work on your mindset and your focus. I don't feel like this is the year. I feel like you might be overly thinking about it too much. You may have some fears that you need to process through. Fears of being alone, fears of abandonment, fears of rejection, those sorts of things. But I'm getting that if you'll put it on the back burner and stop worrying about it so much, stop thinking about it so much, that's going to be what turns this into this. All right. So I've got it being on hold. There is literally this blockage here. And yeah, I think you're kind of overly focused on wanting to find your person. All right. I think when you shake that energy up a little bit, I think it's going to be the game changer. All right. I think you're never going to, I don't think you have problem attracting people, but I think the right person is the issue. Yes, back burner. Exactly. So this is the year of you focusing your energy on yourself. Yes. You will have a physical glow up when you do this. You will have a physical glow up when you work on yourself internally. People will see you differently. I kind of get that they'll revere you, or they'll be taking a second look, revere, whatever it is. And you will have something maybe next year. This is your year of focusing on you. Next year, I think might be your year. Oh, look, you're a Pisces. Look what came out for next year. That's crazy. Gigi, there's that long running joke about the King of Pentacles with Pisces, right? It's crazy. But that's what I got for you. And I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you. You'll have to let me know. What else did you ask me? What else? Wait a minute. Hang on. You had two questions. Finances. Okay, we need to look at your money. I knew I had a second question for you. Oh, Lisa, love you. Lisa Duck is a sweet Pisces too. Give me some, what does Gigi need to know about money and finances? Speaking of Pisces, Tony's a Pisces too. What does Gigi need to know about finances and money? Specifically with regard to her home. What does she need to know? What does she need to know about this? Money, home, finances. How do things look? How do things look here? Yes, yes, yes. You've got some roads that are going to be opening up. I kind of feel like, as far as finding a contractor, word of mouth, I do see you spending a long time in your home and being very happy there. This can be a home thing. I feel like your financial flow is going to open up. You may have had some blockages. Okay. I also feel like you need to, I get word of mouth, ask around, get references on a contractor, ask around, um, be careful. Check references, make sure they're properly licensed, and get several different quotes if you've got work to be done, because I think you're going to get, I think there is somebody that may try to take advantage of you financially. Four of Pentacles in reverse, and you don't want that. If your gut tells you that you can't trust a person, trust it. You are a Pisces. Pay attention to that intuition. All right. When it comes to contracting. All right. I do feel like this. I feel like you may need to be a little bit more disciplined with your spending as well. Maybe scrutinize your budget. Take a second look at your budget. Look for those kind of subscriptions and stuff that might be, kind of draining your money. All right. But I do feel like things look good for you financially. I do feel that way. But I feel like you need to get several quotes on any work that you need done with regard to, like, if you are looking for a contractor and stuff. All right. I want you to look at if you've got any fears around money and loss. I want you to face those and deal with those, work through those a little bit. Gigi, why do I get that you need to spend some time having fun with some friends? I know you didn't ask me that. Really? Wow. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. I literally saw that. Why do I also feel like you need to get out and about with some friends? Get out and have a good time. Do something, whatever it is that you like to do socially. But your money looks good. I think your money's going to flow just fine. You may be looking at an increase in money with regard to like a pay raise or something. Wow. That's crazy. But I hope this helped you, Gigi. I hope this helped you. You'll have to let me know. You're hermiting. Ah, wow. So I nailed it. I nailed it. I love it. So yeah, get out and have some fun. Get out and have a little fun. Kick up your heels. Make some friends. Do a little peopling, right? Do a little peopling. It'll be good for you. Wow. I love that. But let me know if that helped you, love. You are welcome. Thank you. Hey, Gigi, go leave me a review and get some points on you. If you're a loyalty, and join the loyalty program on my website. It's free. And you get points to join. You'll get points for the money that you spent here, and you'll get points if you leave me a review under the 2-question readings. And points equal dollars off of your next readings. So, FYI. All right, Tay, you are up next. We're getting ready to read for you in just a second. I saw where your email came through. Oh, you do get points on your birthday? I didn't know that, Joey. I love that. I love that. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm gonna read for Tay. Oh wow, I love that. Tay, you are going to be my last reading of the night. There we go. And so let me unpin this. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, yes. I did not know that. I'm glad to know that. All right, Tay, let me go to your email. So we're asking about Jeffrey. Will Jeffrey try to continue with this connection with me, or is he exiting out? Let's find out. Let's find out, Tay. Let's see what's going on. Give me Jeffrey's intentions toward Tay. Jeffrey toward Tay. Jeffrey toward Tay. Jeffrey toward Tay. Jeffrey toward Tay. Give me Jeffrey's intentions 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 toward Tay. Jeffrey's intentions toward Tay. Jeffrey's intentions toward Tay. Tay, I think he may friend zone you, love. I think he may exit. Knight of Wands, Lovers reversed, Page of Pentacles. He may be ending things. The Knight of Wands is kind of interesting, though. He's a little bit torn because he's very sexually attracted. Yeah, you already know him. I know. It's kind of a... Why is he angry about something? You know what? Why is that Four of Cups here in the reverse? All right. Tay, let me tell you something. Oh, really? Well, I got to tell you too. He's going to friend zone you. And then I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You're going to move on. And he's going to get to missing you and realize what he lost. And he's going to try to come towards you, but I think it may be too late. Will she be with somebody by then? He's going to try to come back around. He's going to leave, but he's going to try to come back around. As soon as he's gone, he's going to start missing you. I think you may be dealing with somebody new by the time this happens, though. I think you're going to move on, find somebody really good, and I think then he's going to go, oh, shit. I think he's going to come back around. He's going to realize what he did. We was talking on the phone. I mentioned a guy hitting my because I wanted to tell him how scary it was. But I'm going to tell you, he's going to try to come back around. Sure as shit, he's going to try to come back around. But I don't like this Knight of Cups in reverse that he is. He may be mad at you about this. He may blame you. Somehow or another, he feels combative. And this is what I feel. Somehow or another, Tay, he feels like it's your fault that this guy hit on you. I don't like that. He's combative. He's combative. I think he may reach out to you and be combative, but at the end of the day, I think there's going to come a time where he realizes what he lost and he's going to try again with you, but it's going to be too late. I don't think he's there yet, but he will be. I think right now he's still in this combative blamer energy. Yeah. I'm gonna be real with you. He's in fuckboy energy right now. But I'm gonna tell you, there's gonna come a point in time where this is gonna force him to grow up. But unfortunately, it's gonna be too late. I don't know. My cards aren't telling me how long it's gonna be. Quite honestly, I think it's gonna be after you move on and find somebody else. My gut's telling me that. And I think by then, I don't think you will have another option. And I think by then, you won't have the time of day for him. I think you'll be at a place where you don't care. Quite honestly, you'll probably be in this energy of telling him to fuck off. Yes. I hope so. I hope so. That's what I got. I hope that helps you, Tay. I think he's going to go through this stage where he blames you. I think your next contact with him, he's going to be combative towards you. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he's through being a fuckboy yet. You're that catalyst. I hate to tell you that, but that's what I get, Tay. But you deserve a mature person. You don't deserve that crap. You're welcome. I hope that helped you, Tay. I hope that helped you, love. Thank you, as always. Yes, thanks to everybody that booked. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'll get timestamps up after this, so you guys, if you want to go back and look at it, you can. But welcome to Mod Squad, Tony. Thank you, Greenie Joey. I think CJ was here earlier. I don't know if she's still here. But anyway, much love to all of you guys. I appreciate y'all. I love you. And I'll see you soon. All right. Peace.